Amazing. Excellent. Magnificent. Care for mother. It's gonna be huge. Ha ha ha. I love my martini in a specific way. The scariest monsters are the ones that lurk within our souls. Death is not the opposite of life, it's a part of it. Some people die at 25 and aren't buried until 75. The physical impossibility of death in the mind of someone living. I would rather die a meaningful death than to live a meaningless life. Ambition is the path to success. In January 2080, a notable number of citizens mysteriously went missing in a single week. They were all last seen near G4 district, where the Myers Corporation was located. The Myers Corporation was well known for its advanced technology in robotics, and it was the very first company that was managed to develop highly flexible mechanical prosthetics. It was therefore suspected that the Myers Corporation abducted these citizens for illegal human-robot experiments. Yet the corporation claimed that they would never do such thing. After almost a year of inspection, the police accidentally found a secret chamber beneath the corporation. Inside it was a number of human hybrid animatronics. Yet, according to the DNA genetic analysis, these half-human animatronics were not the missing victims. The victims were actually used as flesh to feed the animatronics to maintain their human shapes. It was uncertain where the human bodies used to build these animatronics came from. The corporation claimed that they never authorized such inhumane experiment, and the attorney of the company was able to prove that an employee was alone responsible for the entire experiment. The employee was imprisoned for life, and the animatronics were dismantled and ditched into a waste pool outside the district. The corporation itself did not face any charges. 2 months later, the attorney encountered a vehicle accident and was seriously injured. In the exact same year, all the core members of the corporation were brutally murdered. The murder was never found, and it was suspected that it was the same person who planned the car accident. Because of the series of horrible incidents that had happened, the Myers Corporation went bankrupt and was shut down. To this day, citizens near G4 district still disappear mysteriously, and the rumor says the souls of the people murdered at Myers Corporation are still wandering in the area, taking people with them. Vincent, the company is in big trouble. You gotta make them believe it was entirely his fault, or it might get shut down. My name is Vincent Edgeworth, and I was the former attorney of the Myers Corporation. To many people, an attorney stands for the law and justice, yet I have been sinning for the most of my life. I would use any method, fake evidence, or bribe to achieve my aim. It might sound selfish, but it was for the best of my company. More importantly, I had always succeeded, this time as well. Yet my company paid me back by trying to kill me in a car accident. The pain, every single bone in my body was fractured. I wasn't able to see anything because of the thick blood that blocked my sight. But for some unknown reason, I survived. The next thing I remember was a cold steel operation table. My body couldn't move, but I could hear the dim voices of the people around me. Remove the organs and insert the endoskeleton. After hours of operation, I was placed in a containment with devices all being attached to my body. In front of me were standing the core members of the company. Feed him. A piece of meat was thrown in front of me. Human flesh. I felt disgusted, yet I couldn't help but engulfed it. I don't recall how long I was kept there. I could feel my rage growing, being betrayed and treated like a beast by the company I used to pour my heart out. Until one day, when they got what they deserved. When I showed them what it felt like to be torn apart. And all my friends suffered like I did, being dismantled and treated as rubbish. And I, being the only one left in this corrupted world. But what I do know is, everything is about to change.